Got another video on a vertical Vanguard. This one's a EFI 37 horsepower. It's on a Hustler Super Z Hyperdrive 72 inch, and it hadn't been very well taken care of. It's our local sheriff's department, and they let inmates use it, so it's all smashed in. But they brought it in, said it wouldn't start or wouldn't stay running. Sometimes it would start and then it just die, and they put a new fuel pump on it, new fuel filter, thinking it was a fuel issue. And I got it in. I tried to start it. It started one time and then quit, and you could let it sit, and then next day it start for a minute, but when you tried to run it, it'd immediately die out like it wasn't getting fuel. I checked the fuel pressure on the EFI, and it showed good at the time, and then I ran it for a minute and then unplugged this fuel line coming out of the fuel pump module, and it wasn't getting any fuel. I will say that most of these videos are going to be for more experienced mechanics. If anybody needs to see how I get it down to this point, there's other videos out there, or if you leave a comment, I can show you in one of my next videos. Sometime I take one apart, or if you have any certain questions in particular, just leave me a comment. I'll try to answer them within a day or two. But I checked my fuel pressure, checked the spark. Turns out it was this fuel pump module. I was getting fuel out of this fuel pump. It was spraying pretty good, and then I checked my power coming to this plug on this fuel pump module, this yellow plug, make sure it's connected good, and I had 12 volts there every time the key was on. And then what I ended up doing, I blew through all these lines back through the tank. I popped the gas cap open a little bit and switched the selector valve, come back here before the fuel filter and blew back into the tanks. Got all those lines clear, and then I took this line off that goes to that fuel pump module. It's coming out of this 12 volt pump and then going down here, kind of hard to see, to that fuel pump module. And I took the inlet out and blew air through it, and it actually it was stopped up, and it unclogged and then started spraying gas out. Even after I let the air off, it was still like it was pressurized. And I tried to blow back through. I don't think that's a good idea, because it's like there's a check valve if you try to reverse it. But if you go through the inlet and then blow air through the inlet, it'll shoot it out the outlet. And that fixed this one. They probably could use this whole module, but I'm gonna let them run it like this a little while and see. I think that it probably just was clogged, and I think that'll probably take care of it. If anybody else has any questions, just comment and I'll try to get back to you.